alone. It just doesn't feel real.
Scared? It can be kind of a scary feeling.
Stuck in a room full of people with a blindfold on.
Hopeless, lonely, sad, broken.
For me, it feels cold and dark.
Sweetheart, you look a little tired. When did you last eat? Come in and make yourself right at home. Stay as long as you need. Tell me, is something wrong? If something's wrong, you can count on me. You know I'll take my heart clean apart if it helps yours beat. It's okay if you can't find the words. Let me take your coat and this weight off of your shoulders. Like a force to be reckoned with, a mighty ocean or a gentle kiss. I will love you with every single thing I have. Like a tidal wave will make a mess, or calm waters if that serves you best. I will love you without any strings attached. It's okay if you can't catch your breath. You can take the oxygen straight out of my own chest.
I was diagnosed with anxiety when I was really young, and so going to school, nobody around me dealt with it that I knew of, and so I kind of always felt like the oddball out. And so learning to go to school and grow up with it was really hard because I didn't have anybody to talk to or turn to or help me figure out how to deal with it.
The feeling of feeling completely lost and alone and like you have no purpose in this world.
Depression makes you feel like you're worthless, like you don't have a place in this world.
It's not necessarily visible, and so it's hard to think of it as a real issue going on.
Expressing it. I know that, at least for myself, I kind of wear my heart on my sleeve, but I don't always know how to communicate it, and I just think that it's hard to kind of put it into words.
Feeling like there's no one else who understands what you're going through.
You want to tell people and you want to tell people and reach out to them and have them help you through your struggling, but if you do, you feel like you would just put a burden on them and you don't want to force them into anything that they wouldn't want to do, so you just have to stay silent.
That you can't get anything done no matter how much you want to do it or need to do it.
Feeling alone a lot of the times, or no one understands it, because symptoms are very, very personal and unique to you.
I know exactly how the rule goes. Put my mask on first. No, I don't want to talk about myself. Tell me where it hurts. I just want to build you up till you're good as new. And maybe one day I'll get around fixing myself too. I don't even know where to start. I'm already tired of trying to recall when it all fell apart. I just want to learn how to somehow be loved myself.
It's only a moment of this feeling like you're in so much pain and feeling like no one's there, and it's just a moment, and I promise you, you may feel like the loneliest person in the whole world. but there are people there for you, and I feel like that's one of the hardest things to recognize, especially when you're younger and you're just so caught up in your head and you feel trapped, but there are people that are there for you.
I've learned to just rely and reach out to those, even if you think you're burdening them. You're really not, and they'll love you no matter what.
Like anxiety and stuff, you really do need to kind of forget about the future and things that are going on and just be grateful for the things in the moment. And one thing that helped me in like crazy like panic attacks or stuff is name just a few things you can smell, a few things you can see, a few things you can touch, and that just when you like can't get your brain to be grounded and in the moment, that helps you to like come back to the moment.
I didn't understand what was happening and why I was feeling the way that I was, and it took like a lot of counseling and stuff to figure out that it was just my brain not like quite working the way it was supposed to. I've learned that I'm stronger than I think I am, and that hard times do pass. It doesn't make you weak to get help. And also just use the people around you, because they're really like, they're your biggest asset. They're around you because they care about you.
Like a force to be reckoned with, a mighty ocean or a gentle kiss. I will love you without any strings attached.
It doesn't have to define you. It doesn't, just because you have anxiety or depression doesn't mean that that's all you are. It just means that you have something else that someone else doesn't.
I'm a valid human being. I'm important, and I have hopes and dreams. I have goals that I'm gonna accomplish. I'm a goal achiever.
I'm a hardworking person who won't give up.
I'm someone that's had anxiety for the past 15 years that doesn't let it affect me.
I have taken all that anxiety and depression stuff and turned it into poetry and art, and I am resilient, and I am in a process of refining myself.
Person with lots of feelings and lots of emotions, but I love every part of life. You know, it all makes me happy. Life is beautiful, really it is. It is such a beautiful thing, and I think getting to live in the present moment, I have never fallen in love with